Hi everyone, so glad I'm still able to reach out to you today. Behold, for you may never see the French Quarter like this ever again. This is a unique time in our lives, isn't it? Like you, I've been spending more time at home. It's giving me a chance to make some more videos. Oh yeah, the comeback. Let me know in the comments below. Have you been doing anything constructive or fascinated with your extra unanticipated time? Today, I wanted to talk to you about yet another thing I've been meaning to discuss. A few months ago, I went to the World War II Museum here in New Orleans. I heard about it for some time, how it was one of the greatest museums around, so I went to check it out. And let me tell you, it definitely lived up to the hype. It was a very evocative experience, and I learned a lot of interesting tidbits about that time. But there was one exhibit that most captivated my attention. It was this model of a kitchen and living room from the era, where they had information about how the nation was pretty united at the time regarding the war effort. That's pretty hard for me to imagine, because all the wars I've lived to see the United States participate in have been pretty divisive. I'm not trying to condone or glorify war here. Just saying that pro-war was how most people ended up leaning at that time. This was because there was a reasonable fear of the Japanese invading the West Coast. Anyway, as the soldiers were deployed, the civilian population was told to do their part, and it seems they did. There was a call for rationing supplies and growing your own food in gardens, plus donating to soldiers. The people were told the best way to help the troops was to grow your own food. And people were on it because they were like, well, I don't want to contribute to my country losing this war. That would suck. That threat was so imminent, the people banded together. I didn't think I'd ever see anything like that in my life until these last few weeks. Not only that, but I fucking hate how it takes such a magnitude of crisis for humanity to start truly collaborating. In this pandemic, most people have assimilated to the isolation. Yet even now, the solidarity we've gathered is starting to recede. People are protesting against the advice of medical professionals. Church services are meeting at the behest of stubborn and willfully ignorant pastors. So I guess God doesn't mind spreading the plague so much? I don't want to extensively discuss this stuff because it's all I'm hearing about, and I think it has the result of leaving us all somewhat more terrified than we need to be. I'd like my channel to be a place where you can come and get away. But I couldn't let this information slip by because it's important. Everyone's way of life is being threatened here and now, but so many people's lives before this were unsustainable. One of the most startling features of this pandemic is how many procedures and customs have fallen by the wayside. We always had the option to change, just never the leverage. And right now, what we choose to react to as a species has to be, we have to change or we might die real soon. Isn't that the real tragedy? To see how able we are to do things differently when the danger is closing in? What do you think? How do we use that World War II rationing mentality to start getting everyone to begin making positive and sustainable changes to aid against the climate emergency? Leave a comment below for me. I imagine it's gonna be a lot of fun down there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, you should subscribe to my channel to see more. And if you'd like to take our relationship to the next level, you can go to Amazon right now and check out my books. This is the latest one. It is a nonfiction book on techniques for consciousness change and expansion called The Alternative Wrong. I hope I've left you better than when I found you.